Hello, you wonderful people, and welcome to another episode of Nerd Mode, this being a show where I introduce you to a series that you may or may not be familiar with. For today's episode, I'm going to talk about the Amazon Prime Video original series, The Boys. Like always, this isn't a review, it's just me talking about a series that I really like that I recommend you check out for yourself. The Boys is an action sci-fi drama that takes place in a world where superheroes exist, even to the point that they are even commercialized and even treated like celebrities. We meet a normal, regular, non-superpowered dude named Huey whose life is turned upside down when his girlfriend Robin is killed by a superhero called A-Train. Huey meets a man named Billy Butcher who understands exactly what Huey's going through, that superheroes have kind of been allowed to run rampant and a lot of times regular people end up having to pay the price for it. They join forces with others of a similar mind, which includes Frenchie, Mother's Milk, as well as the female. They set out to topple the Seven, which includes A-Train, the Seven being the most powerful superhero team out there, as well as taking down VIDS, the company that backs a lot of superheroes. We'll get to that soon enough. But this might turn out to be a lot harder than they expected to be, as secrets and conspiracies are revealed not only about the Sevens, but actually the world of superheroes as a whole. So first of all, let's talk about superheroes in this world. As I brought up earlier, there's the company VIDS, which found a way to corporatize superheroes, and they found a way to monetize that. Some of those ways of monetizing it is by obviously like brands and movies and this and that, but also by leasing out their superheroes to cities. So for example, like a city would sign a contract that's like, oh, this particular superhero will protect your city for an annual rate. Something else I think is really interesting about this series is that pretty early on it makes it pretty clear that there are no heroes in this series. There are instances throughout the series that kind of show you that even the superheroes aren't as heroic as you think they are. That they had the potential to be just as shitty as any other person, that they can let their celebrity, power, greed, and attention corrupt them. However, it's not like I'm saying that the boys are good either. I mean, it's not like they went about this whole situation the best way. I mean, yes, they had the best of intentions, but truth be told, this whole thing has always just been a crusade, kind of a path of vengeance for some of them. Kind of like in the long run, not caring about who gets caught up in paying the price for their actions. As long as they get what they want out of it, then it's kind of fine. Granted, not everyone feels like that. There's one particular character that definitely kind of flows along those lanes. And I think that in itself is one of the most interesting aspects of this series. Like, yeah, you might sympathetically lean more towards one side than the other, but it still forces you to recognize that really no one's the good guy in this situation, even though they think they are. After all, when it comes to their own story, everyone believes themselves to be the hero of the story. No one wants to believe that they're the villain. The series actually does an amazing job of conveying all those points by giving you both perspectives. On one side, you have Huey as he follows the boys down this path of revenge, eventually realizing that, hey, maybe revenge isn't all that I thought it was, that maybe it wasn't the answer I thought that it would be. And then on the other side of things, you have Starlight's story with the Seven, where she gets to see firsthand the more seedy and shady aspect to this whole superhero thing, realizing that not everyone who is a part of all of this has the best intentions. It is quite fascinating when you break it all down, because typically superhero stories are aspiring and hopeful, but obviously this series takes a very pessimistic point of view and take on superheroes. This series can be pretty dark tone-wise, and it is bloody quite often, but it isn't always serious. The series also has this really nice dark sense of humor to it. I'd go as far as saying like the general consensus is that this show can be kind of fucked up in a very holy shit, what just happened, what did I just watch, that was crazy, this is intense, this is wild type of way. The Boys is based on a comic book series of the same name. Season 2 of The Boys premieres on September 4th. But really, that's all I want to talk about. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.